You know me well. Yeah. You know I must your money well. We are still going to fight further. Don't worry, we are with you. You will not walk alone. One thing I can show you is this. Do you want to go back? Yeah! As the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I will give the door back to you. And then we turn to a beautiful, if not more beautiful than Lagos, will be equal to Lagos. Be assured of that.
Do you want Edo back? I am the President of Nigeria. I will give Edo State back to you. That is Bola Almhed Tinubu assuring the APC in Edo State that he is going to give the state back to them. And one would ask, how is he going to give Edo State back to them? Is he one of the people that are voting? He's not a voter in Edo State. So what makes him think that he can single-handedly, as he said, I am the President of Nigeria, I will give Edo State back to you? Edo State people, I hope you people are hearing what Tinubu is saying. Well, I know that Edo not be Lagos, and Edo State can never be Lagos State. So Tinubu is now bragging, making promise that he is going to rig the election of coming Edo State gubernatorial election in November, that he's going to rig the election. That is what it literally means, that he is going to give it to them. Is he the INEC? I don't know how Nigerians reason what politicians say that. I read a lot of meanings to anything I read, anything I hear. I will read meaning to it and interpret it in my own terms. Now, I made a video about a week ago telling you people why June 12th is a fraud. June 12th, I said, and I will continue to say it. If anyone wants to challenge me, let us schedule an interview and let us talk about this June 12th. If they tell you that those who fought for June 12th fought for democracy, tell them that they are bullshit. They are talking bullshit. Because I have discovered that these people were actually fighting for power. Yes, they were fighting for power out of the military, hence they don't want the military to rule again. They were fighting for power, but they were not fighting for democracy. Does this language look like someone who fought for democracy? No, think about it. This statement Tinubu made, does it look like someone who fought for democracy? If you fight for democracy or you fought for democracy in the past, how can you come out and tell a state that you will single-handedly give your party that state? Your party doesn't have big structure in Edo State. Forget that Adams Oshiomhole was able to win his senatorial seat. It is because of his legacies. Adams Oshiomhole is a good man in Edo State, and he fought hard. He started having good legacies from Nigerian Labour Congress then. That was even what made me to know Adams Oshiomhole before he became governor, and he did extremely well as a governor. So his time is past. You, Tinubu, coming out to say that you are going to give Edo State to the people of APC party is insane. That is something that any president shouldn't talk about. You are interfering, and this is a crime. But ordinary Nigeria will not look at it as if it's anything. Now, come on, this is just a mere word. He's just talking. But when they will begin to kill people, chase people out of polling units, you people will realize what this statement is. That was the same statement Tinubu made before the presidential election, that when our progress is being challenged during the election, snatch it, grab it, and run away with it. And that was what happened during the election. So let me go back to tell you why June 12th is a fraud. And every one of them who are claiming that they fought for democracy, they do this, they do that, tell them that you people were fighting for power. Because when you people got the power that you people were fighting for, how is this democracy helping us? Absolutely, this democracy is not helping anybody. After 25 years, they call it unbroken democracy. No, it's unbroken civilian rule. There is a difference between a civilian rule and a democracy. That is what people must understand. A civilian rule is a rule where people who are civilians can just be in the position of leadership. But it is not democracy because, number one, the process that led them there is undemocratic process. They rig election to get there. When they get there, all their actions are undemocratic. They don't obey court court orders. They don't obey anything that has to do with the rule of law. They don't even do what suits the public. They don't even succumb to public opinion as in democracy, as the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. They will continue to do what pleases them and how to get power. If it takes to wipe away a village for them to get the power, they will do that. And someone will come out to tell me that this is democracy and these people fought for democracy. June 12th is a fraud. They were fighting for power. They were fighting for Abionda because Abionda was their ally. Abionda was their friend. I thank them for fighting the fight they fought. They should understand us that they were fighting for power. No problem. We'll clap for them for fighting for power. But they should never mention democracy. Because if you mention democracy, that these people fought for democracy, you not seeing the scorecard? Tinubu, who said that he fought for democracy, look at what he's doing. Look at what he's saying. All these Nadeko people, they were the people that removed Goodluck. They said they want to protect democracy. They were fighting against Goodluck, 1 million march, 1,000 march, everyday protest. But when Buhari came in, Buhari was worse than Goodluck. Nobody said anything. They did not protest. They were mute. And after Buhari, here we are, one of the most dangerous administrations we have ever seen in Nigeria. The administration of Bola Almhed Tinubu. Here we are. So, if these people really love democracy, we could have been seeing the breeze of democracy in Nigeria. But unfortunately, we are not seeing the breeze of democracy in Nigeria. And there is nothing, absolutely nothing that is going on. Today, the senior advocate of Nigeria, Ozekome, was giving lecture in Abuja today. He spoke my mind. He talks about why democracy is not working. That these 25 years, that they did not make any progress at all. They did not make any progress about democracy. And that was right. So, Obasanjo will say that Western democracy is a crime against Africa. That we Africans can't survive with Western democracy. And a lot of people think that he said so because he's no longer a president. But what he said is true. What we need is Afro-democracy, a democracy that we can define in our own way, a democracy that we can call, this is the leadership of the people, the democracy that will be close to the people, not this kind of rascality we are seeing in Nigeria and so on and so forth, where they loot money, people who they're supposed to give the dividends of democracy, they will rob from them instead and make them impoverish them. And during the election, from all their notes, they will start giving the cobbles because of stomach infrastructure. I call that Robin Hoodism, but it is in a perverse manner, in the sense that the money belongs to the poor. They will rob everything, the 100% out of the poor, and they will give them 1% back so that they can still vote for them. So it is kind of manipulation that has been going on between the electorate and the people who are leading them. And I think until Nigeria begin to emancipate themselves and start understanding that politician doesn't mean well for them, not by words, by your action. Stop laughing for them, stop praising them. Stop doing everything you are doing when you see politicians. You'll be doing as if you have seen God. Well, Nigerians deserve to suffer more, because I believe that it's only suffering that can push us out of our ignorance, out of our timidity. If this affliction that is in Nigeria now continue and persist, so many people will rise for revolution. Nobody will ask them to rise. I think that is the best thing we could expect. That is the best thing we can head to.